Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This might be a little bit different from a lot of my channel because it has been, let's see, the last time I actually posted was about a year ago, and that is pretty crazy to me, honestly. Um, but yeah, I'm back here. Sorry, I think I had something. Anyways, I'm back here just to kind of say my thoughts and have a little bit of a chat about where I plan on going from here, what I want to do with this channel, and a lot of this stuff. So, anyways, I kind of want to begin with talking about this game to just kind of come back to where it all started. This is kind of, I haven't been here in a while, and I just wanted to show off some of the features. We obviously have this, the key cards. I remember doing all of this. But, yeah. Anyways, the point isn't to spend a whole lot of time on this. I just wanted to show this off real quick. Kind of get back to where I was at, this point. Yeah. So, where have I been exactly is a great question you might be asking yourself if because there aren't many people watching this, but if you were, you remember for a while I was, kind of here, and I was uploading quite regularly. So I'm going to show you where I have been. So yeah, this is where I have been. I'll explain a little bit about this. So basically, me and my same colleague from the original game, the Refined Gentleman, decided to make a game, and I spent quite a bit of the summertime-ish working on this. And yeah, this is kind of what it came down to be. I have, let's see in here, I have a couple of things. I have a lot of, modules and stuff, animations, etc., classes, all of this sort of stuff, a lot of replicated storage stuff. I can play the game actually to show you real quick. Oh, no, I think I disabled it. But anyways, the point is that, it even had a menu. It was basically just a game that I was working on. It was called Never Heist. And yeah, so this is where I was. Now, I kind of want to show, or I guess I want to talk a little bit about why I've taken such a long absence. I guess I'll just play the game and, put on my little avatar. So yeah, the reason why I was absent for so long, it kind of really has to do with, just general life stuff. And then also, I was kind of dealing with realizing, is this something that I actually want to pursue? And I did actually come to the realization that this is something I want to pursue. And what that means for this channel, which I really want to get to, is I want to be at a point where I am making videos, higher quality videos than I was doing before, because a lot of my old videos were just uncut and they had no editing at all, and I think I can definitely improve that experience. So, anyways, that's kind of what I wanted to say about that. Another thing that I wanted to say is that I have gotten better at coding. So if we look at the structure of this game, I know if you're a more experienced game developer, you're probably going to comment like, "Oh, this code is so trash." But just hear me out. It's better than what it was, and that's all that I really wanted to do, right? It is not good, I know that, but it is better than before. And also, another thing, that I would like to say as well that I've done is that the the organization and my advanced coding knowledge. So I remember towards the end of the time that I was making videos, I was using very basic class structures, and I was even using it quite wrong. But we don't really worry about that. The point is that I've gotten a lot better at object-oriented programming, frameworking, and all of that stuff, which will hopefully allow me to make more complex, advanced, and cooler experiences later on down the line. So that's kind of what I wanted to say about that. So yeah, that is where I want to go with this channel. Other than that, I would like to say that my next game, which hopefully will be, kind of a shorter but more polished experience with frameworks and everything. Actually, here's one thing I do want to mention. The rate of videos at which I produce hopefully will go to at least, once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Just kind of showing off the progress I've done in that time for my game. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Anyways, I quickly want to show off... Oh, sorry. I quickly want to show off what my next game is. Alright, yeah, so basically what my next game is going to be, don't mind the poor looking gorilla, this took me way too long. There's not much actually in this workspace, and that is I haven't really started this. The comeback of this channel is also going to be working in tandem with my coding. So I just wanted to say that up front. So anyways, I haven't done much, but basically the idea of this game, I'll just be a little bit verbal. Think like a wave-like type game, almost like zombies, but you play as monkeys with different classes, such as the, capuchin, gorilla, orangutan, all of that. And you just basically fight off, like, techie type things, so maybe a cyborg, and then some, like, tribal monkeys, stronger monkeys, etc. Just stuff you'd find in a jungle or forest. So yeah, that's basically it. I really think that making a polished and finished experience, because it has been, for me at least, 3.5 years at this point, maybe even longer, maybe 4 years in the making, where I really want to make a game, yet I don't do it. And so I do want to finish a project hopefully by, I'd say, March or April. Today is December 8th, 2025, that I'm recording this. But yeah, that's basically the gist of what I'm going to do. This is the start of these, videos mainly, because, again, I have learned a lot more about development in general, are going to be, creation of framework structures, asset libraries, etc., that are going to just be kind of used to build up the experience before actually, building the experience. So there's not going to be as much of fast, quick dopamine progress checks, where it's like, wow, wow, wow. It's mainly going to be very boring stuff, creation of these simple avatars that are going to be used in character classes, again. So just simple stuff like that. So in the next couple of videos, when I don't know exactly when I'll release the next one, but in the next couple of videos, do expect a higher level of quality than before, but also expect that it's going to be less invigorating with less content, although you won't have to watch as many bugs, so that probably will be a bonus. Anyways, that is all I have to say. Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.